Can you talk a little bit about how the schools get funded? And, I don't know a whole lot about it. I don't know if there's inequities. I don't know if it's different in one part of the state versus the other part of the state.
Okay, well, let's just start on how they're funded. They're funded through the
Okay.
adequacy funding program that we do. We do an adequacy funding measure every 2 years, and we'll put up the amount. And Matt was there when we voted on that not too long ago on how much it was going to take to do this next 2 years coming up. That's basically how we fund them. We go through a big, long process of about 3.5 to 4 months of putting all the categories together on what it comes up to make that average daily attendance rate for each student. And, this year I think it's $8,100 per student per year that each child would get. It's a little less for the voucher program, which we'll get into that in a little bit because it's just a percentage off. But for public schools, they get about that amount, plus other things that are added in through the feds and other different programs would make a little more money. It's as far as being inequitable in places, it is a little inequitable. Some people have more disabled kids, handicapped kids, however you want to label them. They're special needs, so that costs a little more, and it costs more in some areas. Some people get a little more money according to where you live. Springdale, big school, 13,000 kids, something like that in that school district up there. That's a big school, a lot to do. Their millage is probably a pretty strong millage, so they do pretty good. They have good teachers. They can pay teachers well. Bentonville, Rogers, all of those areas up in there pay pretty well. You come down to Hot Springs area in Garland County, we have 7 schools. They vary from Hot Springs District to Lakeside District to Lake Hamilton being the top 3 that pay the best, where you get Mountain Pine, Fountain Lake, and Jessaville are 3 of the schools that are going to pay a little less to their teachers. So they still teachers all the time. So that's kind of the things that happen in the inequitable parts of it. The kids are all going to get that same amount of money per school. It's just according to how much that school can spend on each one with the things.